We have 295 miles of coastline in our service area for YMCA Pearson-Kitsap County, and so it just shows how exposed the kids are to water and how it's a part of their lives. And so if they don't know how to be safe around it, that's where the accidents can really happen.
Most of drownings actually occur within 10 feet of being able to reach a parent or safety.
The goal is to get all of the third graders in the Bremerton School District to be able to save themselves, essentially. We know not everybody's going to learn how to swim, but just to be safe.
We find that on the first day of testing that 40% of them have absolutely no skills. We've found that 5 out of every students that are in a class will have never been in a swimming pool. And then when we get to the end of the class, we do another test. And at that point, we find out that 60% are completely safe in the water. The other 40% are well on their way.
Following the lead of Bremerton, they had 6 elementary schools, and that was hitting all of the elementary schools in the Bremerton School District. And so we really wanted to try and copy that here, whereas we started with 2 elementary schools last year, and now we have all 8 elementary schools. And we're really excited because we're actually seeing other branches starting to copy this method.
So water programming at camp can consist of, kayaking, sailing, canoeing. We try to get on the sound as often as we can, and we try to make sure kids have an opportunity to kind of explore Puget Sound the way it's been explored for thousands of years. We serve about 13,000 guests a year at camp. My estimation would be 12,000 plus get onto the Sound to do some sort of boating activities. It's kind of the bottleneck in our programming, but we work really hard to program the hours so that we always have an opportunity to get them on the water. Our summer camp kids, often they'll come a little bit nervous about being on the water or being in and around the Sound, and we just want to make sure they feel comfortable. We do a lot of teaching about safety equipment, life jackets, how to paddle, what the experience might be like on the water, and we staff the waterfront. We're out and on the water. We're there to help and support. But it's important for kids to know how to self-rescue and how to ride a boat if they get it upside down.
Floating Beyond Fear is a class that we offer to help people get over their fear of the water. We do offer adult classes, however, it sometimes is a little bit scary to join an adult class because when you go into that, you kind of make an assumption that they're taking this class because they're already comfortable putting their face in. So this class gives an opportunity to those who are not comfortable doing those skills, who are not comfortable floating, who are not comfortable walking into the water, or some people even taking a shower. And it really helps those people in particular overcome those specific fears.
We go with talking in the classroom the first time to eventually slowly going from the classroom to the water, and we get in the water and we learn how to just be calm in the water and relax in the water, because 46% of the population of adults does not get in the water because they don't have to get in the water, and they want to be in the water with their grandkids, or sometimes they just want to be in the water to be with other people. The impact of Floating Beyond Fear is huge.
On their first days, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of furrowed eyebrows, a lot of tension. On the last day, you see smiles. So they really go from a frown to a smile over the course of 6 weeks, and that can affect somebody for a lifetime. We have one lady who took the class a few years ago and was afraid to walk into the pool. Could not get her ears in the water. But after the course, she started working on it. She started participating in water aerobics classes, and she gained a lot of confidence. And she felt so passionately that no one should have that fear and that everyone should be comfortable, that she's now teaching our classes.